Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation for our BRC Nürburgring edition 1970 24-hour race. And we are going to build the homologation car first, which we are currently in the process of doing. And we've already, last episode, we've chosen the chassis. Let's go through that again. We chose this car body because it's pretty low on drag. Very efficient in that way. It's very small on the inside, which means low weight, which we need. Pretty good on track width, decent at least. And has the number of seats we need, which is 2. And from there, we continued to the chassis. It needs to be all steel because these have production flags, which are not allowed in the challenge. And monocoque, because production, it just needs presses, that's fine. Galvanized steel to make the bottom a little heavier. Mid-longitudinal, because we are going to place a little heavy engine block all the way down in the car, and hopefully that will be awesome. Not so great for servicing, but which also plays a role, by the way. But we're going to take that. We're going to take that. Double wishbone front, McPherson, and then we build this engine. Holy shit! It's such a beautiful little underdog engine. It is in the 2000cc class. The car would be in the 2000cc class, but we are lacking 200cc. We have to give our opponents a chance, right? Says famous last words after before coming last in the race. It's like, shit, they got me. But what will be cool is to see how we are faring with an underpowered engine or too small engine like this. It's certainly not too light. That is pretty heavy, but deliberately so. We went with all iron and invested quality elsewhere. Also, very simple valve train. Very, very simple valve train with direct acting overhead cam, and put some quality into it. Quality here, quite a bit of quality here, which really amps it up. We are peaking at 6,800 RPM. Pretty nifty. And, oh yeah, that's also a lot of cam profile for a road car. That era, it's massive. Performance intake, but with a lot of quality again. I'm going hard on the quality here. It's almost a Hans Dieter build. If it weren't for that thing, 13.8 fuel mixture. We could go a lot lower than this, a lot richer than this, but I chose not to because we are still seeing some decent fuel efficiency out of this thing. It's not bad. We were at 11.7 before when it was at 14.2, but I compromised a little. 7.1k, that is a little low. It's a little low. I would like to rev it to 7.3, 7.4. Like this would be perfect. 7.4 would be perfect, but we are losing so much reliability. And reliability in a 24-hour race where you're actually using that RPM, probably quite important. So let's stick it out. This is also looking good. Quality everywhere. This is just such a high-quality engine. A little backwards technology, but damn, that's some quality. But now we have arrived in today's episode. And today's episode is not a recap, but rather a continuation. Yes, so we are going to choose a body. This one is open to 7. That's a coupe, wedge. What is the difference? 505 liters, 187, 534. 0.27, 0.27. What more variants do we have here? 0.27, soft tops. No, we don't want these. So it's between this one and this one. So which one do you choose? The simple answer is the one that has less space, because we don't want weight. Seat row is 1, seat row is 1. So everything is the same, but mid-rear, yeah. Okay, let's choose this one. There we go. All right. Yeah, looking good. Paint, now we ignore that for now, and also the design. It's not what we're here for at the moment. Okay, gearbox then. Well, manual. And do we need 5 gears? Yeah, we do. We do have... What is our maximum again? Let me check. That is 95 production units and 95 car engineering time. Oh, we need to check what our production units is 28.6. Yeah, I think we can build enough of these, this engine here. That's fine. It should get us through the race. Like, we can probably produce a few hundred of them and just like come in every lap, switch out the engine, and then go. Then we can run it at 9,000 RPM, I believe. But here we are. So top speed 250. I don't think so. Let's set it to 250 something. We are never going to get up to that speed. Differential open. Yeah, let's race it there. 100 kilometers an hour. Now this is an interesting one, because this very much depends on the actual performance then, and not the making the numbers nice. We only have to make the numbers nicer if the demographics are complaining that this is not nice enough of a car. And that probably won't happen because we are so good at tuning it. Here, radial tires. What do we want? We do want to go for sports compound for this one. This is the road car. Can always switch it out. And now there is a rule for tire size, which we can ignore for now, because we are allowed to change the tires as far as I know. Rim size and tire diameter is allowed to be changed, and compound and width is allowed to be changed. Cool, so we can do whatever for this car. And then for the race version, we can do something entirely different. But what is important is that in the sub 2000s cc class, the maximum tire width is 215 mil. Okay, we're probably going to go for something pretty tiny up front. Maybe 155? There's not much weight up front. And then 215 in the rear, max. It looks shit, but yeah, it's still a very lightweight car. Should be good. Also, tire diameter is an interesting thing, as we do want to be as close to the ground as possible. So we might want to even go for something like this. We don't need that much brake diameter either, because it's such a lightweight car. So we might want to do something crazy like that. Just 16 inch, which is pretty large, but look at these. The bicycle tires. No, they're quite wide, especially this one. That is a crazy profile for the Aero though. 40. But of course, alloy wheels is important. So why am I setting the tire diameter so small? Well, A, we don't need the brake size, I don't believe, because most of the weight is in the back, which means that we are getting somewhat equal sizes front and rear. And that also means that we are getting closer to the ground. The car will be lower. It looks like shit, but that's an automation light campaign v4.0 problem. I think that we do have the big suspension revamp and chassis rework on the list for 4.1, but it unfortunately looks like, because of internet trouble, like actual internet problems, connectivity problems for a month, to a hard rooster who has been working on this stuff, some really cool things, has made it very, very difficult to progress where we wanted to, because he was getting absolutely atrocious speeds, like DSL speed. No, not DSL. What was it called? That in between modem and broadband, was it DSL? I don't even remember. Yeah, some really shit speeds. And we have some large files to be transferred. So, anyway, we're going solid discs, of course. Only one piston. We only need one piston because we want to have as much size as possible. And 260 is not that much size, but as much size as possible, as much weight as possible that can soak heat. We don't need the brake force. The brake force is coming from pad type and, well, just the car being lightweight compared to the brake size. That is already something. And yeah, let's leave that where it is for the moment. Maybe this can go up a little, but I think this is about right. We forward and semi-clad, of course. We do need the top speed. Cooling airflow. Ooh, that one will be an interesting one. Cooling effective area is reasonably small at the moment. We can make it a lot larger. This one will affect engine reliability as well. So I think for a race car you would be trying to drop it as low as possible, of course. But we do need... Let's check the engine. We do need 146 in cooling capacity. And what we are currently putting in there, or required cooling, is saying 195. Which would be at 50. Yeah, okay. At 50. Yeah, I'm not so sure if we actually need that much. We do have the reliability factor is positive there. So 1.02. I think if we are above the 25 marker, which is there, then we have more than we need. But I do want to have plenty more than we need. Now let's actually go for 55. This being a somewhat slow car, I don't think the few centimeters effectively extra of cooling area will make such a difference. Although that is a significant number. But let's leave it there. Brake cooling, yeah, we probably need something. And there's just a little bit of engineering time in here. We can afford that. So let's go with this. Then 2 seats, yes. Interior, basic, and... Ooh, basic? Do we need that? Do we need that to appeal to the markets? Probably. Otherwise we have to go for standard. This is 20 kilos! Holy shit, 20 kilos! And here, no power steering, of course. I think we can go with +3 or something here. Standard safety, it's all good. Spring standard. Gas mono. And now we get the first score. That's promising. That is not a good setup. Let's go for sports. And not that good cornering at the moment, but we are also wildly oversteering. And we still need aero fixtures as well. That is... pretty low for an automation car though, which is great. But this is a little worrying, because what it means is that our front tires are too large. That's not what you want to hear at 155. Shit. Alright, what do we want to do? Well, we need to put them out some more. Quite a bit. Makes the car heavier, but it's making the car heavier at the correct end. Making it heavier at the front. It's not great to have that weight in the tires, of course, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. Okay, what more do we need? So this one is currently not appealing to... Oh, well, they don't have a light sports demographic. Oh, it is. Okay, light sport. We are currently passing. They do like the car. They're passing. We need more than 100 points in the light sports demographic, which we do have. So that's good news. Now the question is, can we turn this thing around? If we could, with these tire sizes, that would be phenomenal. Let's see. 0. Come on! Turn around already. Let's reduce the camber. Increase it here. Come on. Are you kidding me? We're close to turning, but that's still so far. Come on. Turn around. This one is also not wanting to turn. We can... No, that's the wrong direction. Come on. Turn around already. There. 1.3. Oh, this one is just about turned around. That is the look we want to have for the aerodynamics. Let's quickly check what our... Oh, the cornering should be pretty atrocious at the high speed. Yeah, okay, so we're getting the same cornering for the high speed as the low speed, despite having lift, and a significant amount of it. Let's check it out. Lift. Oh, can't see the lift there. Lift is here. Lift. Oh, wow. Our brakes aren't too terribly set up. Let's do that first. That is doable via brake balance. Something like this. There we have the sweet spot. All right. Yeah, too much sportiness in this one. Aerodynamics. Do we need anything here? Nah, that's fine. What I wanted to do is sportiness. We still have some brake fade. So that's what I wanted to do in aerodynamics. Let's up the brake cooling a little bit more. What? Fucking hell. Doesn't do anything. 0.02. Alright, can we just make them larger? And... no! Needs to be larger in the front. Okay, there we go. Drops all the stats down. It drops the stats for sportiness more than for anything else. So we're fine with that. Oh shit, the car is so heavy. 930 kilos. That is way too heavy. Let's calculate how much the car is supposed to weigh. Alright, so that calculation was 0.17 times the engine capacity in cc's, which is 1,800, plus 470. So the minimum weight of this thing is... ooh, fucking hell. Oh, we have pretty much 150 kilos to shed. 776. Ouch. Okay, how low do we get if we just pull down the safety to minus 15? Oh, that's not even close. Oh shit, okay, we have some problems here. Let's just double check what we can do to the markets. So 113, that's already, or still looking good, or really good actually. 113, so there's plenty of room to play with. Sport budget as well. Let's pin that to 117. Either of these needs to be above 100. So we are well within limits here still. So I'm just going to try and lower this a little. Standard 60s is fine. And that is just 7 kilos. That is nothing at the moment. And if we lower this, then we now get to 840. Whew, okay. Then the question is here, how much extra engineering time is it if we go for aluminium, and how much weight does it save? So we hold the engine, aluminium, aluminium. That's 30 kilos. But that's not that much more. It's 6 more. Can we shed those 6 easily? Is that 1 tick? Let's see, 1 tick on here. It's exactly 1 tick. That's not too terrible. We are losing 1.6 horsepower. 1.6 horsepower for 30 kilos. And that's 30 kilos that we can't really shed. I think we're going with this. Yeah, we need to switch over. We need to switch over to full aluminium. That's the way to go. Unfortunately, I thought I was able to be tricky, but the car is too fat. What also is unfortunate is that you see we are losing a fair amount of top end here. That hurts more than those 1 point something. Yeah, it's not so much about the peak there. It's the area under the graph which is missing. And that is getting quite significant up here. 134 versus previously. I can't see that really. But yeah, I think it's the way to go. 30 kilos is a lot. That's a lot of horsepower. That is just going towards accelerating those 30 kilograms. Or sacks of potatoes, as Dr. Hans-Dieter Krause would say. Okay, but now, let's see. That is a pretty good fuel economy, considering we're building kind of a race engine. Now, the engineering time. We were supposed to be where? Engineering time was supposed to be below 95. Okay, so we're still safe. I really don't like it to stagger the camber this much. This just means so much more tire wear in the rear. So now we have to do it differently. I have to, unfortunately, sacrifice a little bit of this. Ouch. Ooh, that's some decent cornering though. Wow. Nice, okay. Good for the Aero on sports tires too. So let's normalize this a bit. I don't want to run too much camber. And there we go. Oh, 1.07. 06. Ooh, interesting. So if we are going there, that is pretty good. But this is killing drivability, and adding sportiness, so we don't necessarily want that. Oh, also I could... Yes, there we go. There we go. Look at this. How good is that? Getting a little evil horns up there. That's perfect. Just stretching. Stretching out a little. That was a little too much. Also, I think I can go for somewhat higher camber settings in the front. We don't need to have 0 tire wear at the front. So a little harder in the rear. Come on. Come on. Oh no, that's the wrong way. So a little softer in the rear. No, it's not enough to turn it around. Fuck. Yeah, can't get that. But 1.07 is beautiful. And those ratings are good. Holy shit. Okay, we are improving this car by fine-tuning it. It's even for the markets, not only for the race. But now you're probably wondering, but Kirop, how fast is this thing around the track now then? Well, that's a good question. Do I even have the track installed here? Automation track? No! Okay, I need to fix that. What? Whoa, look at that! The weight has come down to 877 just through the engine. Ooh, nice! But automation test track time, yeah, we can try and grab that. That's a good indicator. Oh, the sound. Yeah. Holy shit, this is good. This is just soothing. Wow, this thing is quick. 228. Okay, that's very respectable. And this is not tuned, as you can see. 1.02 Gs in the large corner. Yeah, that's not great. What is happening there? Oh, really? That doesn't look too terrible. What's going on there? We do have some lift, and we need to fix that, because we're not allowed to change aero fixtures, so we kind of need to get on that now. So, spoiler. We were... spoiler warning. We're going to implement a spoiler. Let's just slap this one on, I guess. Do we want to have it sitting there? Does that look good? Or maybe not. Looks like nothing. We can hide it well in the design. That's for sure. I just have it there. Nah, this looks too stupid. Let's put it there. Yes! Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we have one in the rear. That's a spoiler. We are allowed one. So now we can put a lip. We are allowed 2 lips. Which one do we want? Alright, a bit of a standard one here. That's looking pretty good. Oh, one thing that we did not check out is the actual morphs of the car. Let's enable the morphing. Can we reduce the nose size or the rear? No, that's already at the minimum. That's fine. And there's nothing really for us to do there. Could morph it to this so that it's easier to place the lip. But it doesn't look quite as sporty. Although it looks less like it's going to lift. That's also an advantage. Alright, so what are the rules regarding aerodynamics? The rules are you are not allowed to have more than 75 kilos when you sum these two numbers at 200 kilometers an hour, which is what this stat is doing. Front downforce, rear downforce. So currently we have 5.7. No, 6 points. What? 5.7 was correct, yes. 5.7 kilos of downforce. We are allowed 75, so there's a little ways to go. And the problem here seems to be the lift at the front. We can barely get to 0. Yeah, that's not great. So what this car needs is another lip somewhere at the front. Or maybe a spoiler at the front and the lip in the rear instead. And then another lip at the front. Do we want to go with that? I don't know. Do we have... We can put this one on here. Oh, look at it. Look at it. So beautiful. Not... Oh, we can hide the other one right underneath. It kind of masks it. Yeah, I guess that works. Of course, that wouldn't work in reality, but who cares about reality when you can do shit in automation? Where's the middle? Hello, middle. There, okay. Lock in there, please. And hide the other one. Yeah, that's special design school for lip magic. So now we should have two lips. Two lips. And now we are inflating them in a massive bubble. And think we are rich. And then we discover that we didn't have anything. So now magic. Magic. Magic! Yes! There we go. Magic. Perfect. This is exactly how aerodynamics work, Killer Rob. And, oh, look at that. We now have, if I'm counting correct, almost 75. Let's just confirm that here. So that is 45 plus 30. And 45 plus 30 is 75, minus what is missing here, and that is 0.6 and 0.2. So we have another 0.8 to go. And we are going to use that to balance things out. But currently, the small radius is fantastic, and the large one is just about to go home and cry. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you can see that. You can clearly see that. Oh, and the small, oh fuck. That is not what we want. So we do need more rear, less front. We can arrange this. Hold your horses. There we go. Let's turn it down. Turn it down further. Turn it down further. We're losing some speed at the front, but that's fine. Come on, turn around already. How much do you need? Less at the front. There. Oh, wow. Stop. Go back. Go back. This was pretty awesome. 7. Holy shit. What is happening? There we go. How much is that? How much is that? We're still below the engineering time limit of 95, so that's good. What do we have here now? We have... Oh, wow! Oh, whoa! That is a bit of a difference. So let's see, a 228.13, and now what do we get? Yes, I'm a good boxer. Oh, that's not faster. No, oh well. Oh well. Why aren't you faster? Why aren't you faster, car? Shit. Maybe because the cornering was beautiful before, in the low speed corners. I don't know. But those numbers are looking fancy. Maybe this one is a little too much. Oh, I see. Maybe the sportiness is way too high. Let's try a more timid setup like this. I've just increased this by 0.1. I don't know if that is better. Probably not. Oh, it was actually better. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I tend towards the little. What you shouldn't do really, if it's, I don't even know if it's realistic that way. It might be. It's as the car eats up its fuel, the weight balance of the car changes. And all this fine-tuning for a specific load goes right out of the window. That might very well be the case. Another question I have is, can we make it lower? Can we make it as low as possible? 2.8, that's not great. Oh, wow. 1.08. That's also quite something. What? Oh, that was crazy. Crazy Town, 1.09. And for... Oh yeah, that is one of those crazy cornering cases where it's still understeering, but terminates right there. Whew. Let's see, that is... Oh no, large corner is supposedly shit. But let's see where we get. Yeah, that one wasn't good. That's not a good setup. 229.44. Let's go back to something more reasonable, please. But okay, before we wrap up this little episode, where we have now clearly tuned the car somewhat well, I'm going to just see if I can further tweak this aerodynamic stuff. Because now it is really about getting the right balance for these, where the maximum at, or this value, right at 200, ooh, this looks about right at the moment, but for the total size of the aerodynamics, of course you need to be below 75 in some, but this is looking decent. So if we get more front, we get more understeer. We do want less in the front, so how much can we push this? Oh wait, that was the rear. So we need less in the rear and more in the front. And there it's braking. Okay, so here we have it optimized. Whew, that's a big step there. Here we have the aerodynamics optimized. And now how much... that is set... Ooh, no, that's not safe. It's not safe at all. That is beyond the 75 mark, so we need to lower both and find another equilibrium. There we have another one. That's good. How much do we have now? That is looking safe. Yeah, this one is this safe? I believe it is. Let's see. So that is 30, yeah, that is 0.2 kilograms of downforce below the limit. And we do have 1.07. We've seen 1.09 though, but that was a little bit on the unstable side. And we have 1.12 Gs on sports tires. That is solid. Now let's see what time we get, and then I think it's time to wrap it up. We also have a power to weight ratio of exactly 0.100. And that's again 228.33, and on the airfield track we do get, that's a 130.2. Yeah, all not too shabby. And in the next episode I'm going to have the Nürburgring track prepared and loaded in so that we can select it from here and get actual times from that. Will be quite nifty to see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.